I say chaps, GameChap here with part 18 of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS playthrough. As you can see then, here we are in Zora's domain, absolutely beautiful locale, as you can see, very well done by Nintendo there, with all the, goodness me, all the textures updated and the waterfall there, glorious sight really. But I think our next course of business before we proceed within the Zora's domain is to proceed outside the old door once more, because I think we may well have missed something. So let's just go and have a little look and see if we can find that. Just do a little hop there. Now I think after hopping, that's it, yes, we're just going to land on that part of the platform and all the way down there. Now, as you can see, we are confronted. Great Scott! Oh well, I seem to be doing some sort of Din's fire there. That was, oh well, I think we'd better change that piece of equipment. What do you say? Otherwise, we might well have to do that again. So, let's have a quick look. That's it. Here's the old slingshot. Alright, just have a look. Goodness me, would you look at that, the old stone reactor there. Well, that's rather splitting. Anyway, so as you can see, we are presently confronted with this ladder thing here, but looks rather sort of innocent as it does at the moment. But in fact, if we whip out the old ocarina and play a little tune, in this case, that's it. That's the old sun song there, and as you can see, it's now gone to night time. But would you look at that? Right behind us there, some ghastly, beastly fiends appeared in all his ugly glory. So I think we should send him packing there. That's it. Very good. And scupper up the old ladder and collect the gold skull Tula token. Absolutely marvelous. So that's another one for our glorious collection thereof. And now I think we shall just proceed up the rampway there back to the Zora's domain after having gathered that small treasure. And it seems that beastly Zora King shut the old doors once again, what was. So I don't know why he's done that. I think we should perhaps just remind him that we're here. So let's do it. Right, there we go. Open up, your jolly bounder. We're trying to get in, you know. I don't know why he shut in the first place, I must say, but... Alright, there we go. That's it. Jolly good. Okay. So it seems rather that we can head into the Zora's domain once more, uninhibited and unhindered after that brief interruption. So here we are once again, and now just proceeding ahead in the Zora's domain, we are going to follow the old spiral staircase, or that sort of design anyway, up to the very top room, which, if I'm not entirely mistaken, I understand to be a certain rather important part, as we're about to find out. So let's just go there now. Ah yes, and popping into view is the man himself, which is the Zora King. Dressed and decked out in red there, which is all rather good, so I suggest we get on this speaking platform, if you will, and have a little chat, so let's do that. Hey, T, old boy. Oh no. Oh, my dear sweet Princess Ruto, where has she gone? I'm so worried. Yes, I'm awfully concerned myself, I must say. I can't quite say where she's gone. I really don't know, but there we are, all the same. We shall perhaps have a little read of this signpost before it continues, so... Ah, yes, you just stand on the platform to speak to the king, right, okay. Now, as you can see, we have a small problem in that there's a walkway or some sort of passageway behind the king, but he's currently blocking the entire route with himself, basically. So there's not an awful lot we can do there. However, there's one thing we can do, and that's read this signpost and see what it says. High dive practice spot. Are you confident in your diving skill? I guess I am, yes, I quite say I am, old boy. So let's have a little look around here and see what we can do. Yes, here comes some Zora chap, so... have a little chat now. Right, your diving game then is 20 rupees. Do you want to play, old boy? Yes, I do, please. Yes, please. Okay. Right, so we've got to pick up all the rupees he throws from here, and we only have a limited amount of time. But if we can get them all and come back, he'll give us something very nice, apparently. So let's see if we can effect that right away. Okay. There they go. Right. Okay, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So let's dive right in. Start. Here we go. Okay, Geronimo, old boy. That's it. In we go. Jolly good. There's one. Okay, that's good going. Let's see if we can get the second one there in rather rapid fashion. That's 2. Okay. Let's see if we can grab number 3 promptly. I'm looking for number 3 now. Do I see number 3? There it is. There's number 4. Okay, so a prompt dive on the same spot, young Link, old boy. That's it. Jolly good. And last, number 5. I dare say I can't see it at the moment. There it is. Right, okay. Let's see if we can fish that little chap out. There we go. Jolly good. Congratulations, he says. He got something very nice for us, and we apparently have to go and get it. So let's see if we can do that. I do believe that clambering up this ladder over here should do the job for us. So let's see if we can. Ah, yes. Afternoon, old boy. Good to meet you. All right. Okay, that's it. So let's just proceed in hero fashion up the old ladder there. And now what purports to be the staircase, even though it's not really a staircase, but that's all right. There we go. Back up to the throne room. past that rather suspicious looking unlit torch. So let's see if we can do that. Otto, old boy, how are you? Yes, not all bad myself, thank you. And just into the diving area once more, where we're going to meet up with this chap who apparently has some marvellous goodies for us, which is what we all like. So, Otto, old boy, how are you? What a graceful dive, he says. Now we're going to take this, apparently, right? Which is a scale of their kind, and with that we can dive much deeper under the old water, which is absolutely spiffing, so... There we go, the old silver scale, absolutely superb stuff, capital, what? So apparently, after we've jumped into the water, we can press A and dive much deeper than we could before, which is marvellously useful, so, alright, but you know what, chaps, although it's an absolutely beautiful view down there, we're not going to do that at the moment. We're going to go about a sort of a bite turn there, briefly back to the old throne room, and then I think we shall proceed down the old staircase after we've had a quick look at these torches, I should say, not straight away. So as you know then, we have a large number, of Deku sticks in our supplies, which we can use to set on fire, basically, by touching these torches. So I think, if we can perhaps change that now, let's have a little look. We'll swap the slingshot for a Deku stick, that's it, and press the Y button, and there we go, that's a light, right, okay. And a small perusal of these stairs should reveal to us this additional torch here, that's it. Okay, now at this stage we want to pack away the old Deku stick, that's it, because you may say, why on earth are we doing that? Well, it's partly because we're doing a small jump there. I'm not entirely sure as to why that was, but going past these pots, you see we encounter this sort of strange looking creation here, which is another torch in fact, but all the torches that look like that, as opposed to the other torches, won't stay alight for very long, so we have to make sure that we light those all in rather rapid succession. Now there's one there by the shop door, as you could see, there's one here by this ring of stones, but there's also two rather crafty little blighters hiding behind the old waterfall, so that, chaps, is where we need to be very careful, because you see, if you don't light those all in a very rapid sort of fashion, then you won't be able to get the goodies that lighting them all will yield. So at this point I think we need to use our brains very briefly, the old noodle, and just recall that we went to see a fairy a while ago that supplied us with this Din's fire thing. Now, as you know, fire is rather useful because it can light torches, so I suggest that we perhaps equip that to the Y button and whip out the old Din's fire there and see what happens. So let's go. Absolutely spiffing, I say. Alright, now let's quickly change the fire back to the Deku stick, that's it. Hold on, that's not it. Here we are, 1, 2, that's the old trick, right, okay. Whip out a Deku stick and light it up, Link, old boy, that's it, well done. Bit of rolling there, and don't ask me why the rolling doesn't extinguish the fire, I don't know, it should do, but this is Zelda physics for you. And there we are, that's it. Alright, and what do we have there? I can see a ghastly great treasure chest behind that waterfall. Absolutely spiffing stuff, so let's just pack the old Deku away and proceed in a rather sort of post-haste fashion towards the waterfall, okay? Let's see if we can perhaps go there now and see what all this glorious adventuring has yielded us. Let's have a look. I say, top drawer stuff, another piece of heart it seems. Well, with one more of those pieces, our life energy is going to be powered up, and that will take us to 8 hearts, and that's with the next piece of heart, so that's rather good in the meantime. And now I think it's about time that we proceed rather back to the old throne room, and see what's going from there. So let's just make our way around past the old shop, and this sort of direction, past those pots and signposts and whatnot, admiring the beautiful scenery as we go, which is, as I say, rather well done. And I do think, yes, we're back in the old throne room there, and just go past the old Zora chap, monarch there, and I think that a brief perusal, yes, that's it, okay, we're back at the old diving spot, so let's stretch our arms and prepare to go, so tally-ho! Yes, jolly good, absolutely marvellous stuff. Alright, now, I think it's about time we tried out that new diving ability of ours, so let's get cracking. Tally-ho will be in there, good to see you and all that, so... I say, old boy, that's not the old trick. Look at this. This is absolutely stupid. Right, okay. There we are. Just proceed in this sort of fashion. That's it. Good-o. It seems we've encountered some sort of warp of sorts, which is rather useful, so... Let's see what... Ah, yes, that's right. Lake Hylia. Okay, okay. I say, what have you got to say, old boy? You are a Zora, and have we seen anything strange in the lake? Because you see the river carries many things into this lake. Alright, well, we shall keep an eye out for these sort of things then, but indeed I can see something rather strange right there. It appears to be giving off a sort of bubble column, so let's position ourselves about that bubble column and do a sort of dive there. That's it. Diving down we go. He's got something, I do believe. Would you look at that, another empty bottle, absolutely superb. As I say, these are like gold dust, these things. I think this is number 3 out of 4, but I say there's something already inside it. Well, okay. Alright, it seems that we, as I said, we fished out a bottle there with some sort of letter or something like that inside, so, okay, we'll just make it over to the shore there and produce the bottle from our pocket and see what happens, so let's do that now. There we go, that's it. Letter in a bottle. And have a small little look at someone's handiwork or handwriting here. It looks like there's already something inside, right, yes. Help me, I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jebbo's belly, from Ruto. And don't tell my father. Ah, yes, now I think I know who that might be. I think that's the daughter of King Zora, also known as Princess Ruto. So it seems we have something to bargain with there in respect of the old Zora King. So maybe if we show him that, it might brighten up his day just like this sun, eh, what? Okay, right. So I think that since we're on some sort of farming land, we can see a scarecrow. I mean, the first thing I'd do on a piece of farming land would be to talk to a scarecrow. So let's see if we can go and do that and see what he says to us. Of course, yes, I quite knew that you're Bonuru, the scarecrow musical genius. You hear a song once and never forget it, but that's absolutely spiffing. In fact, I know a jolly good piece of music for you, so I shall play it for you. Here we go. Ah, yes, I shall, yes. Yes, okay, quite, alright. Here we go. How's that, old boy? There we are. Not bad, you'll say. Okay, well, he did seem to rate that somewhat, so let's keep in very careful mind. Yes, okay, old boy. Let's keep in mind, chaps, that we have a sort of song played there for the old scarecrow, a crow even, which was L-R-L-R-L-R-X-A. Now let's not forget that, in case we'd perhaps need it at a later stage, and for now I think we shall go on our merry way up to the old, well, this hut of sorts here, which I understand is a laboratory of sorts, but what we're here for, as you can see, is this rather interesting patch of soil, so let's just check that. Yes, the old small mound of soft soil, and rather handily we happen to have in our pocket a rather good supply of bugs, so let's set the little blighters loose in there, shall we, Art? Let's see what happens there. Go on, chaps, in you go, my boys. There we are, that's it. Scurry along now. Good show. I wonder if we can capture any of the rascals. No, they're quite gone, thank you. They don't want to know any of that. But what do we have here? Oh my word, it's one of those ghastly mugs. Right, okay. Off we go. I say, you fiend, have some of that. Jolly blighter. Alright, okay, there's one more gold skull twitter, which is absolutely superb. So it seems we now have collected so far a heart piece, the silver scale, and the gold skull twitter, as well as having chatted to the scarecrow even, and also we've fished up that bottle from the lake. But I think there's one more thing we need to do rather in the old Lake Hylia, and let's have a little mosey on over to the old fishing pond. Because I understand the proprietor there is perhaps interested in letting us do a spot of fishing, or perhaps for a fee. We might be able to see if we can perhaps pull up some goodies from the depths of his pond, so let's just do that. Send the old bank there, and there's a stone, but we shall go and check the signpost as opposed to slinging stones about the place. And the fish are really biting today, absolutely superb. Yes, I think we need some biting fish, so let's pop in there, see what happens. I do think, yes, that... There we go, and I must say, chaps, would you look at that, the fishing pond, and I really have to show you this, would you look at this? And what a fabulous effort there, a jolly good, you know, recreation of an absolutely classic scene, really well done by Nintendo there, so good show, fellows, very good show. Alright, then let's have a chat to the proprietor here and see what he can do for us. Let's see. Do we want to go fishing for 20 rupees? By George, yes we do, yes indeed we do, please sir. Here's our rod and roll, right, okay, mind the rules, yes, alright. Oh dear, here come the old rules, chaps. Walk up to the edge and press L, yes. Cast your line with B and press A to brake, yes. Wiggle with B or the control pad. Reel in with A and R to reel faster. And make sure you hold down to set the hook. And then reel in with A. Right, okay, old boy, do you understand? Yes, thank you for that old fruit. And you're going to let us fish for as long as we want, but we can only keep one of the little scamps. Alright then, yes. Ah, okay, so he's also informed us of the biggest fish record, which is 6 pints. So we want to see if we can smash that record apart. So let's see if we can. Ah, yes, okay, old boy, thank you very much. We shall get some fishing right away. Jolly good. Well, I must say this is absolutely marvellous. Bit of the old peaceful fishing, what? So let's see if we can do that. So I think we shall cast our line with B to a sort of central position there. That's the old ticket. There we are. Now let's pay close attention, see if any little fishes come along. Let's see. Bit of wiggling there, bit of the old wiggling. Watch those little blighters underneath for me, chaps. I'm keeping a close eye on them. I don't see any that time. No, I can't see any fish there at all. I don't. I think that's rather a duff sort of cast. So let's pull that back and mosey along here around to perhaps a better spot. See if we can perhaps effect a good catch. Alright, here we go. That's it, old chap, come on, my boy. This way, in we go. That's it, good chap, here we go, come on. This is fine fresh bait from the local supermarket, yo. Absolutely top grade, prime grade stuff. That's it, on the hook you go, and don't you dare even think about disengaging, my man. You are a prime catch. Oh yes, that's it, past the old lily bit, past the old log, that's it. Left, right, forward, march, past the old lilies. That's it, hold up, Papa, my good man, come on, yes, that's it. Bit of floundering about. Yes, he's a fine specimen, chaps, he's a fine specimen. This is the one I want, this is definitely the one I want, I think. This should do the job. Come on, you cat, come on, left, right, that's it, my good man. On the double now, forward march, past those lily pads. Yes, chaps, I've got R and A, and the back on the old pad mashed down with absolute vehemency, so I'm not letting him go anywhere. So this really is a battle of man versus fish, of hunter versus prey. This really is a thrilling sort of thing. If you ask me, this is more thrilling than the battle against Ganondorf. This really is the catch of the century. I dare say this is going to make all the newspapers. This is going to make Fish Magazine Monthly. This is going to be the biggest catch of the decade, I say. Absolute respect. Come on, my boy. This way, that's it. In home. Come on, you cat. Come on. That's it. Left, right. Come on. Then give him the old bit of the old muscle power. Come on, my boy. In he goes. Don't you show him a head of mercy now. Come on, chap. Come on. For glory, for Princess Zelda, whatever you want. That's it. Come on, old boy. In you go. Count up, Papa, my good man. Yes, there we are, chaps. It's as big as young Link himself. An absolute lonker. It's 10 pines. My goodness me. Yes, it's the catch of the century. You better believe I want to keep it. My word, as I was saying, this is going to make Fish Magazine Monthly. This is a right spectacle. This is. Good gracious me. I've never caught such a big fish in all my life, and believe me, I've been fishing for many years, so this really is something extraordinary. So here we go. Right. Good gracious me. I think we shall pause for breath, chaps. All right then. Now, I want to weigh my fish, please, my good man. There we are. Whoa, I'll say. This fish is huge. It looks like a new record indeed. It's at least 10 pints. Yes. Well, thank you very much, old boy. Yes, it was something of an adventure. And would you look at that, chaps? Absolutely worth our while. We've completed yet another heart container, which has, as you can see, brought our total up to a total of 8 hearts. Absolutely spiffing, so that is what we like. Well, chaps, after that glorious bit of excitement, I'm the GameChap, and I can inform you that you have been watching part 18 of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS, with an absolutely exhilarating finish there, as you can see. It was most amusing, and I thank you very much for watching. And do check back for part 18. I'm the GameChap, and I shall very much look forward to seeing you then. Until then.